the same. Sidewalk space, always the same. Sidewalk space.
This is Brumleby in Denmark, and it is a village right in the middle of Copenhagen. And in Copenhagen, in this village, there are 241 households, people, singles, and even large families with many kids are living here in Brumleby in Denmark. Right here in the front of this stairwell house, we have a barrel, a rainwater barrel, and we'll get a shot of it by just pulling in and seeing what's in there. Check it out. This little sign that is right on the top of the barrel says in Danish, this is a free rainwater barrel. Take some yourself. It's free for anybody. A nice principle. And just for your information, this place in the middle of Copenhagen, Brumleby, has been inspired by the Detroit, Michigan project of free food for people who want it. Anyway, we'll check out and look out some more things on this nice village here in Copenhagen. So here's a little different view of Denmark and Brumleby. The entrance to Brumleby is right in front of us, so maybe we can just shoot up front and see what's up there. Right up there, that's where some cars are able to come in through the port. It's the only port in and out of Brumleby, the little village in Copenhagen. And we move a little back a little bit and check out, there is a bulletin board of a sort here where everybody can hang up their messages for whatever they want to talk about or tell about or show or whatever. And here you can even get a shot of all the some of the famous people here in Brumleby. Yeah, here we get close to them. Yeah. Put your picture up on the wall and become famous. That's part of the life in Denmark, in Brumleby, a little village in the middle of Copenhagen. Right here in front, somebody has just set up a bench, miniature bench thing with some crops that have just been harvested. And let's see what this says on the sign. The sign right here says in Danish, Brumleby's gratis havemad distribution, self-distribution. In English it means Brumleby's free of charge garden food distribution. Take some yourself. And that's what people will be doing here. When they finish this, we'll tell everybody that the food is here. But just for you, let's check out and get close to just what of the surplus harvest of people gardening have put out here for anybody to take. This in Danish is called persille. I don't even know what it's called in English, but I guess you can guess what it is just by looking at it here on the camera. Nice stuff you put on your sandwiches and food and whatnot. And there are some beans, green beans, string beans. Take it home, make some food. And right here, these are aubergines. Not many, but the idea is pretty clear. Your surplus harvest, just put it out here and let people take it, and let it inspire people to make their own food and give the surplus to whoever wants it, whoever needs it. Homeless, poor, or anybody that just wants a nice healthy some healthy food grown. It tastes better when you do your own gardening and harvesting. Tomatoes, there's some apples right there in the background, and some nice tomatoes. They look pretty good. Next to them we got some dirty, healthy, dirty potatoes. A lot of earth that got into that bag along with the potatoes, and I think somebody's already been there and taken a lot. There were more just a little while ago. And there's this huge squash. Where is it? Where is this squash? Where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah. The squash. The big ones are not too tasty. You have to actually harvest them while they're small. But anyway, the idea here is very impressive. I'm impressed by it. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful idea that somebody has got to, and they coordinate this with other people in other gardens all over Denmark, with some people here in Brumleby. And sure, this idea will most definitely, I think, become very popular, and other people will participate in it, I'm quite sure. We'll make a video later on to see how things have turned out. Here, I just want to show you one of these notifications is actually in English. There's a newspaper called the Copenhagen Post that publishes in English in Copenhagen. And here are a couple of articles. One of them, relevant to our topic here, is called, yeah, you can read it now, Turning Garbage into Gas. Okay, the garbage, renovation garbage picked up around Copenhagen is brought out to a new treatment plant where it's turned into gas. Well, good idea. We're going over to the garden now, one of the gardens here, and see what's out there. It's a new garden that has just started, so there's really not so much experience behind it, but there are people who are trying to understand what it's all about, and what does it take, what is life about when you are producing your own food and your own agriculture. Let's just go, and I think the entrance is right here. And right there in front of us, what is that? I think that is a jalapenos. Jalapenos. Let's see, let's get kind of close to it and check it out. Oh yeah, there we go. And one single little plant, but which is doing quite well. They are very, very small. Very small. But nice. Here we have a flourishing high bed of tomatoes. Doing nice. Oh yeah. And some in Danish, purløg, I don't know what's called in English. Purløg. You can maybe guess what it is by looking at it. And right down here we have some chili peppers. Green chili peppers. Let's see, where are they? They're right here. Right here, chili peppers. Yeah, you can see that, I guess. Right here, chili peppers. Yeah, they look kind of nice, don't they? And we have a friendly cat here. Hi, Misa. How you doing? Hi, Misa. Hey. This friendly cat lives here day and night. Yeah, it has a little cat house right out here. There it is right there. Somebody built that for them. And they feed it every day, several times a day. And the cat also sleeps in this half roof structure for different things. Right in this chair here is where the cat stays quite a bit. And when it's raining, people take the canvas and pull it down on front of the structure, and then the cat has a nice protection inside. I guess everybody can see what this is. This is a plastic rain barrel that has about 250 liters of water space in it, and on that tiny roof, which is only, I think it's 2 meters by less than a meter wide, or maybe a meter wide, and 2 meters long. There's in Denmark, there's you can get a half once a week, once every 10 days, you can get a half or even a whole barrel. There's at least this summer there's a hell of a lot of rain. But this barrel, along with a greenhouse that will be built this next in a half a year from now, March, April of 2012, in this corner right over here, we will build a greenhouse. And the water from the roof of that greenhouse will give just as much water as in the barrel you just saw. So, and that should definitely be more than enough water to take care of the needs of the plants in here. And if it isn't, the rainwater barrel that you saw just a little while ago in front of the one of the housing complexes, where it said free Brumleby free water, rainwater, take some. That water, anybody can take. I take some water from that, and I bring it over here if we just need a little extra water. So we don't need any tap water whatsoever, except for this water for the birds. For some reason or other, I don't want to give them drinking water that comes as rainwater, which has been in contact with bird excrements from the tops of the roofs. It's excellent for the plants, but I don't like the idea that the birds are drinking it. I have no idea whether or not it will harm them. But so I give them a little tap water. We have a lot of plants here that I don't know the names of in English, so I can't really tell you so much about it. Berries, and some of them have already finished. This is August now, middle of August, and the harvest season for some of these is already past. But there are plenty of berries here on two of these. This bush right here, and we have two of these. They produce a hell of a lot of berries. Okay, next year we'll be probably show you the greenhouse next May, June. The greenhouse that will be built right over in this corner. I'm looking forward to making a video on that and showing you guys. And we'd like very much to give also the people some feedback in Detroit, Michigan. I hope some people from there and the gardenings there look at our videos, and we'd like to say thank you very much for the videos on YouTube that we have from Detroit, where there's a lot of gardening going on, and help from the community and the common people and the city are all in tune to, as I understand it, in helping food production in Detroit. And so this is, we'd like to exchange information on this. Okay, I'm going to check out some other things, and so we'll see you in a little while. We are now on our way to checking out a greenhouse here in Brumleby. But on our way over there, you can just get a shot and an impression of what Brumleby is here, this little village with 241 households, a little village here in the middle of Copenhagen. Right in front of us, there are some crooked houses, small buildings, playhouses for the kids. They are look like they're tipping over, which makes it all the more fun for the kids to play that maybe it is tipping over. And it looks like some father is taking care of his kids here in Brumleby. Yeah. They're kind of crooked, these houses. I think the kids will get dizzy when they crawl up there and check it out. Okay, we'll move on and see if we can find something else here that might be kind of interesting to check out. That might be a greenhouse right in front of us. It's a small greenhouse. A lot of laundering going on next to it, out on the clothesline. Here it is. Yeah, it is. Right. There's a greenhouse. You guys can probably check out what it is. Are those chili peppers at the end there? I don't really know what it is actually. Let's see. We move closer. What is this in there? These red things. No, they're not chili peppers, or there's something else. Maybe it's just plants. Wait a minute. They got tomatoes. Wow. Look at the tomatoes here. Oh. Yeah, they got some good stuff here. Great. And outside they have a lot of plants right here. Good. Nice little greenhouse. Okay, we'll move on and check out some more things here in Brumleby, the little village in the middle of Copenhagen. Right at the end of this street, there's you can only see one side of it, but that building right at the end is a hall for where they have parties and celebrate concerts. It's called Kostallen, the cow stall. Because here, once upon a time, 150 years ago or more, there were actually cows grazing out here, outside of Copenhagen at that time. Now it's pretty much part of Copenhagen itself, not many minutes from the center. So this city has expanded wildly. Check this greenhouse out here. Why is it all white? Why are all these things painted on it? Hey, there's an artist that's been doing some good things here. Huh? All you greenhouse freaks, you know, of course, why people paint these greenhouses. The rest of us amateurs, we don't know so much about that. I didn't know it until I asked somebody the other day. And it's to prevent the painting it white inside is a standard way to prevent overheating inside the it ruins the plants. They get burnt, scorched, like when you put something too long on a frying pan and it just scorches. So you have to do that. And then somebody didn't like that it was all that just white. So an artist here just painted it. It's kind of nice. Look how that is really orderly and beautiful. Well done. Yeah, I hope we can get our greenhouse looking just a little bit like this. Wow. what's way in there? Let's just get close. Can we see what's in there? Up there? Actually, I can't see any fruit that is ripe for harvesting. But if it has, maybe it's been harvested already, whatever it might be. But there's potential here if there isn't a... Wait a minute, are those green tomatoes or what are they? Right there. Where are they? Ah, there's a red tomato, I think, if it is a tomato. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, they're tomatoes. There are a lot of tomatoes in there. They are not ready yet. Not ready yet. I can't see that there's a great variation, but there are some. I don't know what it is down here, if that's also tomatoes or what it is. But anyway, it looks pretty nice. People are trying. I mean, these are not farmers who have gone to agricultural schools and learned all of these things. And there are a lot of people who also want to get into ecological production, but that requires a lot of work and insight, and actually economic investment too. So it's not that easy, but that's the goal we have, the dream. Get a complete ecological harvest. That would be absolutely great. Right in front of us, there's supposed to be, and I think there still is, an apple tree. And when we were about 9-10 people the other day, went over and looked at this greenhouse, the people came out and said, hey, we want to give you some stolen apples, or some apples that were on the public area, so not really stolen. They have just made an apple pie and served it for us almost on the spot. A couple hours later we came by and it was ready for us. Okay, wait a minute, what's that up there? Right there, there's a beautiful apple. Let's see if I can find it here on the zoom. Pretty good. That's right there. Come on. Okay. There are lots of apple trees here in Brumleby. There are pears, there are plums, all kinds of berries, and they're on public areas. And there's a lot of green. It's a very nice green place here, and trees, and huge trees, big trees. Here's looks like a compost that we have out here. Quite a few of them. So I'm wondering how great is the potential for Brumleby to become a kind of nice producer of greens, fruit, vegetables. I'm looking forward to it. I think we can do a good job. Here's some nice people from Brumleby. How you doing?
All
right. This little place here is very soon going to be. They're going to put the some rainwater barrels on different sides of this what do you call it? Shack, big shack, whatever it is. It's a place where we keep tools and all kinds of equipment for the whole place uses common tools here. It's always open. People just go in there and take or use whatever they want and throw it in there again. Not really expensive stuff, but manual lawnmowers and rakes and things like that are in there. And even flea market stuff is put in there. Anyway, right here is where the barrels will be put. One barrel will be put here, another one is somewhere else, maybe both here. And then, of course, we need some place for the water to run down. Have to put something up on the roof there so that the water can flow into the barrels. And we got a couple of guys working on that. We have in Brumleby something called Brumleby time. Brumleby time means that that time actually is dissolved and doesn't exist. So people don't get stressed, they just do it whenever they have time. And that means that I hope the race is not extinct before people can get around to actually getting these rain barrels functioning. But okay, what is this? I think there is or has been a rabbit. They have had chickens here before, and now they have a lot of rabbits. Chickens were used also for getting some eggs out of egg production, and the rabbits. I don't think anybody uses rabbit production to. They don't eat them. They play with them, pets. Maybe somebody might even make some kind of animal food meat production. Wow, this is here we have another apple tree. Another apple tree right up here. Yeah. They're very nice. Lots of them. And this is on public area. Anybody can just take these and eat them, do what you want with them. There's quite a bit of that here. That is a nice message that we should be more generous in giving what we have. Right here is a guy that is very, very adept and great at getting plants to grow. This is these are grapes, a grapevine from here up to the middle of the building, crossing the entrance to the stairwell on the 4 flats in there. And this year there are not much very many grapes this year, but and that's because we've had just too much rain and not very much sunshine. But there are often in years lots of grapes here. He's done a great job, and all of these plants in front of his place, very nice. He's good at making things grow. He has a nice sweet cat. Where are you, cat? Where are you? Right there, I think. I can't. There you are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I gave you a kind of a look into Brumleby and what it's like. We're now back. I guess you can recognize the rain barrel. That was our starting point. The rain barrel here, which has a little sign at the top that says, as you remember, Brumleby's free rainwater. Take some. Go ahead. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you some other time. A little shot from Brumleby. Yeah. There's our little cat. And this is Østerbrogade, and one of the entrances to Østerbrogade. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you.
Full haven, filled with your full beat. We will meet each other, eye to eye we will see. The door is wide open, all the night and day. There may be some yelling, coming.